Ladies and gentlemen, I shot this series of photos using Nikon D850 and the 16 to 35 lens at ISO 100 using aperture priority. I dialed in f8 to get everything in focus and use the hyperfocal distance to get everything sharp. I use the variable ND filter to get a longer shutter speed, and the camera gave me 2.5 seconds. The purpose for a longer shutter speed was to get puffy clouds and also eventually to get car trails. I chose the composition to have the road leading us to the mountain layer and the beautiful sky. All the photos have the same parameters, the same exposure, the same f-stop. The only difference should be if eventually a car or more cars should have passed by. So I develop one photo and then sync everything I do to all the photos. I don't want to spend a lot of time, so I only take a preset, Golden Hour Basic of Serge Ramelli, and then a profile. I will use Crisp Warm Soft. In the end, I get a very warm shot, so I will move the temperature slider to the left, to the colder side. I will make a crop to 16:9. I will sync everything. Letting everything on. Then I will load all these photos into Photoshop. Just in case I could need it later on, I did a copy of the upper layer. Then I will select all layers. Using Shift. And I will use this panel, Raya Pro panel, more exactly this one, and align layers. All the photos were taken with a tripod, so layers should be perfectly aligned. But for safety reasons, I make alignment. Now I select all layers except the copy. Again, using the Shift button. And I want to make a smart object out of these layers. Convert for smart filters. Here we have the smart object, and on the top we have the layer which was a copy of the upper layer. We deselect this, we go to layers, smart objects, stack mode, maximum. What this did, it made an averaging of all these photos to get maximum car trails. Let's see how the upper layer copy looks like. I believe the sky is better on this layer. So we'll take the road from the stack just created and the sky from the upper layer. For this, we create a mask. We select the upper layer and we put a black mask, clicking on Alt and this button. On the black mask, we will paint to reveal the sky from the upper layer using opacity 100 and flow 100 to reveal the sky from the upper layer, because I don't want the sky to be a stack. I only wanted to use the stacking mode to get the car trails revealed. So we got the sky back. Now we can flatten the image. And go back to Lightroom for the final adjustments. Back in Lightroom, I want to correct the black point because I see on the histogram it's too much to the right and the photo lacks of contrast. I click on Alt key and push blacks to the left until I see black spots. When I see so much black spots, I come a little bit back, like this. I created contrast. Then I will go also to Luminar. I go File, Export with Preset, edit a copy with Lightroom adjustments in Luminar 3. In Luminar, I first want to increase the contrast using advanced contrast. And I will use the shadows slider, not too much, and the highlights. The before and the after. Then I will use Sky Enhancer. So here we have on the left side the initial photo. We had a series of lots of photos like this, and we obtained in Photoshop using stacking mode the car trails, and on the right side we have the final photo after editing in Lightroom, Photoshop and Luminar. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, subscribe to my YouTube channel and go to visit my photos on photomarcus.com.